Whether you're using a Windows, Linux, or Mac OS, malware can infiltrate your system and cause a great deal of damage. Over time, advanced threats have become more aggressive, and attacks are increasingly complex, as we see in this graphic. Part of securing your systems is running anti-malware protection and scanning your system. But in addition, most operating systems have built-in methods that help defend against threats. In this segment, we'll review some tools and apps that help defend the operating system. Let's start with discussing how a Mac OS defends itself. A Mac OS is constantly monitoring the system for malicious activity in the following ways. It will block malware from either executing or running on your system, includes methods to prevent unauthorized apps from accessing critical files, and if the system does become infected, the system will take steps to mitigate the threat. Within an Apple operating system, you'll find that there are a few apps that run by default to help defend the operating system. Apps include Notarization and Xprotect, which scans the system for any malicious code. Signatures are updated daily, and then if any threats are found, the operating system will prompt the user to remove the malware. If you're using a Linux operating system, you have several choices on how you can defend against malware threats. I'm at this website where we can see a comprehensive list of tools. For example, ClamAV. This is a popular choice as it's a cross-platform, open-source antivirus engine. Another open-source option is Linux Malware Detect. And for better performance, you can use Linux Malware Detect along with ClamAV. In addition to malware, it's also important to check your system for rootkits. A few options include the Rootkit Hunter and Check Rootkit. Both are simple to use and are able to scan for backdoors, rootkits, and local exploits. Now let's talk about how a Windows operating system protects itself. Now, many of us purchase anti-malware protection. However, if you're using a Windows operating system, Microsoft includes Defender, which automatically activates if it doesn't sense that you have any anti-malware protection. In addition, Microsoft also has a tool called Data Execution Prevention, or DEP. DEP provides a safety net to prevent damage from malware that attempts to execute code from memory locations reserved for Windows or other authorized programs. To see if DEP is active, we can go to the Task Manager, and then once open, I'll go to Details. And here I'll select a column called DEP, and we'll scroll down, and we see Data Execution Prevention, and here we see it's enabled. If by chance you do feel you've become infected with malware, you can use the Microsoft Safety Scanner. It's a free downloadable security tool, and it helps to remove viruses, spyware, and other malicious software. To find the Safety Scanner, you can go to this web page. Once you download it and run it, you'll see this progress bar. I generally start with a quick scan, and if there are any malicious files, I'll run the full scan. But keep in mind, it's not a replacement for using an antivirus or anti-malware program. Now let's test your knowledge. Malware can infiltrate your system and cause a great deal of damage. Discuss some tools and apps that help defend an operating system. You can record your answer on the challenge worksheet.